Alright, so we're back here and now we're working on these little covers. If you know what they're called, please comment down below. These are here to close up the chamber that the injector sits into. So the injector mounts right in here, goes down here, and then this is a little chamber, and then it goes down into the actual burning area, into the piston, I guess, cylinder. So now we got these guys that need to go back on here. They were also taken off by the machine shop for me when they cleaned the head and machined it. Now there's something funny. This is not completely symmetrical because we have one on the front facing forward, this one facing forward. That'll be fine. But now we have 3 bolts here that are lining up to face backwards. And this one looks the same except it has a little bit of a groove machined in there, but other than that it looks the same, and it would go on here just like this. However, with all the pieces that they gave me in the box that came for all this stuff here was this piece. Okay, now I've tried in the other holes, it falls right in there, so that's probably not a good idea, but here it will seat just like that. And now it doesn't move. If I pull it out, it comes back out, but however you turn it, however you move it, it just seats right in there. So my suspicion is that for some reason there's something different in the middle of the head, and so you have this cover. Now one thing that I'm wondering, and I haven't really researched that to find any proof for it, but cylinder number 2 was the cleanest and the best burning in my experience when I took it apart. Number 1 was totally messed up, and number 3 was a little bit messed up. Now I'm wondering that since this chamber has a certain size, right, there's a different pressure and a different expansion of the fuel and the mix and everything that happens in there, with the cover having even a groove, I guess. It's basically, this is 2 plates put together. Outer plate is a solid piece, the inner plate is basically ground out, and then they used probably some copper mix or something to, like, I don't know, not really welded in there, but it's kind of a brass and copper mix. It's very interesting. So basically if you close it as is here, you get a certain volume in there, but with this one facing to the inside, like caving inside, this chamber is smaller, so I'm wondering if the injection is different here, and if it gets maybe that little bit more pressure because it has this making it smaller, right? Because you using volume in there with this cap, basically making this chamber smaller. I don't know, we will find out. I'll put this all together now. There is some gaskets that come for this. We'll get these lined up here in a second. They're right here. So this is what comes with it. Now I'm assuming that these copper rings are for the injectors, where they seat in, because they're the right size, and then these copper plates are to seal off area around here. So before we put this plate on, we put one of these in. So we'll do that, and then we'll snug it down and see what else is left for us here.